Good morning, Belzer. I'm Sam.
And I'm Demi. We're here to bring you the latest in Belgian news.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Today is Friday, September 16th. It is National Play-Doh Day.
Today's lunch menu is honey barbecue rib sandwich,
Ravioli with meat sauce and garlic toast,
ham, turkey, and cheese chef salad,
turkey bacon ranch wrap,
baked beans.
and sweet potato fries.
In the news today, the winner of season 11 of America's Got Talent is Grace Vanderwall. She is 12 years old. She's a 12-year-old ukulele player and a singer. She won the grand prize of $1 million and immediately broke into tears of joy after being named the winner.
The jet black version of the iPhone 7 is already sold out. Also, the iPhone 7 Plus is sold out in every color. The phones will be available to purchase in store starting today. The sales may be greater because of the Samsung Galaxy recall due to its lithium batteries causing fire.
Broncos linebacker Brandon Marshall will be donating $300 to charity for every tackle he makes. He announced this in an Instagram post where he also talked about communities, relationships with the law enforcement, equality, and education.
Now to Kevin with the sports and weather update.
Good morning, Bruins. Today the weather will be a high of 84 and a low of 67. Partially sunny and scattered thunderstorms. Yesterday, 8th grade football lost, as well as 8th grade losing, both against Center Grove North. Volleyball went against Eastwood. 7th grade lost, but 8th grade won. Boys soccer and girls soccer went against Eastwood, with the girls winning 1-0. Keep up the good work. Attention all 8th graders, football players, Mr. Miller wants to remind you to go home after school today, then meet back here at Belzer at 5:30 for the middle school night at LC. Now, here is an interview with one of our cheerleaders.
What is your favorite part about cheer?
My favorite part about cheer is like when we go to games, like help the seventh graders. I like bonding with them. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I always tell seventh graders just to smile a lot and have a lot of energy. Because even if you don't have like the best skills, smiling and having a lot of energy like helps you get onto the team.
What is your favorite chant to do?
We're here to be Bearcats.
Do you make a lot of friends on the team?
Yes, like last year I had a whole different group of friends, and now I have from like sixth grade, and now I have a whole other group of friends from cheer. Like it's like they're all different.
Yeah. What would you say you miss about it here when you go to high school?
I would say I would miss our coach, but she's a coach at LC for LC cheer. So, and most of us go over to LC cheer. So, nothing really.
Do you think you'll carry cheer on until you graduate high school?
Most likely, yeah. If I make the team, yeah.
What is one thing you're gonna miss the most about cheering here? Like it can be anything.
I miss the seventh graders that are on this team because they'll be eighth grade. They won't be with us next year at LC.
If you could say one thing to the seventh graders, what would you say?
Like to do well in cheer. Have energy. Be happy.
Have fun.
Thank you, Kevin.
The Best Buddies Club will have a call-out meeting today during all lunches. Get your lunch and take it to the Bruin stand if you're interested in joining Belzer's Best Buddies Club.
Attention chess players. Belzer Chess Club will start Monday in room B112. Whether you have played a lot or none at all, everyone is welcome to come. Learn and play. Learn and play. If you have any questions, stop by B112 and see Mr. Sears.
Mr. Schultz would like you to know that Scrabble Club will be meeting for the first time on Monday. If you like to play or would like to learn how to play, join him Monday after school in room B113. See Mr. Schultz today if you have any further questions.
Dino's Club is a time to get trained to work with Dino, our school dog. The club will meet after school on Monday for 7th grade only. The 8th graders interested in this club will meet during C&D lunches on Thursdays. You must have a permission form to attend. Pick one up from Miss Nolan's room in B210.
Mr. Connors wants to let you know that at LC's middle school night tonight, any Belzer student attending must be accompanied by an adult. All students who are not being recognized must carry their student ID with them.
Now here's Miss Trotter with some yearbook information.
All right, good morning, students. It's nice to see you this morning. I have some exciting news and then also want to talk to you about something called a payment plan. Our exciting news is that last year, this is our book from last year. Many students do not know, because they're not in your book this year, that our cover actually is being recognized by our company. Our yearbook company shows about 30 to 35 covers from across the country, so that the people this year who need ideas on what would be a good yearbook cover, they can just kind of go through covers and look. And we are one of the 30 to 35 that have been recognized. So people from across the country can choose to look at our cover as a cover idea from last year. And then when they click on it and it flips over on the website, it says Belzer Middle School, Indianapolis, Indiana. So congratulations to all of our students from last year's yearbook classes who designed this awesome cover. And this year's class is also in the process of designing what looks to be like a fantastic cover. And so 7th graders, for those of you who don't know, our yearbook is not only pictures, but it's also videos that you will want to see, much like the video clip that you saw this morning of the soccer players. So if you are interested in a yearbook, they cost $35, and I know that's a lot to ask for a book, but it does come with a lot of pictures and videos for memories. And if that's a lot to come up with all at once, you can start a payment plan. If you have even just $4 or $5, you can start a payment plan with me. Simply come into my room and tell me you want to start a plan. I'll get a form filled out with you. And then every time you get $2 or $3, you can just come by and say, I'm going to make another payment, Mrs. Trotter. And before you know it, you'll have it paid off. So that is just something I wanted to make you aware of. Now, back to our anchors.
Here's today's interesting fact. Camels have 3 eyelids to protect themselves from blowing sand.
Today's celebrity birthday is Nick Jonas, who turns 24 today. He is a pop singer who was formerly a member of the Jonas Brothers, but is now a solo artist.
On this day in history in 1620, the Mayflower set sail for America from Plymouth, England. Today is also Mexican Independence Day.
Our quote of the day is from Helen Keller, who once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much."
Belzer would like to welcome our Lawrence Township Superintendent, Dr. Smith, who will be touring the building this morning.
Now to Mr. Harshaw with the rest of the morning announcements.
Have a great day, Bruins.
Good morning, Bruins. Happy Friday. Just wanted to go over a couple quick announcements. The first one is I want to give all athletes a reminder that today at about 1:50 I'll be coming on the PA system to dismiss you out to Lawrence Central Homecoming Parade that will be going through the Belzer campus. Teachers, please refer to the email I sent out earlier this week that has updated rosters if you have any questions about students. Students, they've already mentioned it, the anchors mentioned it. If you're going to go to that game tonight, which I would love to have you do and come out and support the Bears, make sure that you've got your student ID. Last announcement, Job Spark for my 8th graders. Those permission slips were just given out yesterday, but remember, the college prep class that gets all their permission slips turned in first will get a special incentive. Speaking of incentives, I was extremely pleased with the number of these reading log tickets that were turned in this week, and that tells me that both in the 7th and the 8th grade, many students are reaching that expectation that we set for 120 reading minutes per week. I was thrilled to see so many tickets in the basket. I'm going to read off the names of our 20 lucky winners today, and I want these 20 people to meet me right now in the cafeteria to get your incentive. So please listen up for your name. Antoine Johnson, Mr. Rector. Brent Delaney, Mrs. Roll. Elijah Smith, Mr. Mickens. Madison Terwilliger, Miss Harris. Elijah Cook, Mr. Mann. Tiaja Yarrell, Mrs. Two. Armando Mancera, Mrs. Trotter. Javion Mabry, Miss McDermott. Nick Garrison, Mr. Hines. Benton Knox, Mr. Gibson. Christian Manns, Miss Weininger, Mason Coles, Miss Feister, Daniela Andrade, Mr. Mann, Jayla Smith, Miss Jones, Grace Moore, Miss Bowman, Alice Goff, Miss Wood, Jada Washington, Miss McDermott, Cassie Lavori, Miss Greaves, Skylar McKenna, Mr. Sears, and lastly, Faith Gentry from Miss Fields. Again, thank you to all students that did the reading log, and these 20 students, I will meet you in the cafeteria right now. Have a great day.